Here I have my dad's pride and joy 1990 Rolls-Royce Silver Spirit. He's had it for about 4 years. He knew the previous owner who had it for since a few years old. I think he'd had it for 19 years, the previous owner. The previous owner was the owner of the Grange Hotel in North Wales. Bought this a couple of years old. Used it for his own personal use as well as people and wedding parties that were staying at his hotel. My dad had asked him to give him first refusal when the time was coming to sell. So 4 years ago my dad got the opportunity and he's loved every day of owning it. Unfortunately, due to a change in circumstances, it's time to go. Obviously my dad will be retaining his number plate, so it'll go back on the original 1990 G prefix. Almost certainly it'll go back on G409 TTO. Just have a quick look in the boot while we're here. All the tools and bits and bobs are where they should be. Drives fantastic. MOT till April. It'll pass another MOT no problem. All good tyres. All the electrics work. Climate control works. Starts up on the button. Drives as you would expect. No real issues. Don't forget it's 26 years old, so a few little tiny things to mention. 26-year-old bodywork, so got a little bit of the crazy, I don't know what you call it, crazy paving, crazy grazing, that's all I can come up with. Please remember it is 26 years old and priced accordingly. Little stone chip there. A little bit on the corner of the bottom that wants touching in. Again, these can all be professionally repainted. Easy colour to paint with it being solid. But you can only notice it really if you're going in closely and zooming in. I've had it over the Christmas period to use. And everywhere you go it draws attention. Still to this day, 26 years old, and that flying lady on the bonnet still draws attention everywhere you go. It's obviously crying out for a number plate. It does make the difference. Quick look inside. Quite nice. No rips or smells. Same story in the back. Lots of people would like to be chauffeured in there. A lot of car for little money now, and qualifies for classic car insurance. Full leather roof, no rips or tears. All the door cards, no rips. A little bit of its age, but that's normal. Again, no rips. A little bit of cracking, but you get an upholsterer to certainly bring that back up to life. It is what it is. There you go. 6.75 litre and genuine 57,000 miles, so it'll surely go over to 58,000. So my dad's had it for 4 years and the previous owner before him had it 18 and 19 years, so that's all verified and guaranteed. Runs through the gears silky smooth. Hydroelastic suspension working. All the electric windows working. Power steering, of course. Climate control. Electric mirrors all working. Doesn't appear to have been smoked in. Spare keys. Anything I could mention on this central locking is that it takes, the remote central locking works, but the passenger door for some reason takes 2 presses. So 1 press, that brings the lock up, and you have to press it a second time to lock it for some reason. But it always does work. Have a quick look at this V8 engine. So all in all, a great opportunity to buy a 1990 Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost. Just 2 owners in the last 23 years. It'll certainly bring pleasure to the next owner, or it'll certainly work for a wedding car, chauffeur business. Feel free to ring me and ask me any questions. Normally need about a day's notice for you to show it, as I'm up and down the country in my business.